Big screen. That frees up Mitchell for three, and she banks it home. De'Ara Mitchell with that pull-up off of a huge, massive screen by Nation Williams. 7-point lead. This one could get away quickly. Spate. And she gets fouled on the baseline. Just the first team foul for Centennial here in the fourth quarter.
Entering for Centennial, number 20, Nia Ora, and number 23,
Nia Ora is listed as 6'4". She is tall. I mean, she looks taller than 6'4". She's banging on the interior with Savannah Searcy. Carr almost traveled. An official timeout. Let's see.
Officials timeout on the court.
Karen White's wanted the travel there. That is a handful, coaching both the boys and girls programs. She is so busy. You know, last year, Democracy Prep handed the Bulldogs its first loss to a Nevada team since 2015. 9-year run. Holton up top, it goes over to Spate. The three on the shot clock, does she see it? She gives it up across the lane. Shot clock violation on the Gales.
Shot clock violation.
Need to have that awareness. 7-point lead. Bishop Gorman now will start to press as we approach 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Underneath, and there should have been a whistle there as Nia Ora went up. Follow-up Williams, no. Rebounded Gorman. Now a battle, a mad scramble on the floor. And a timeout called for and granted by Centennial. So the Bulldogs will maintain possession. 3:48 to go here in the fourth quarter. And in the ballgame, Centennial leading 39-32.
At comprehensive cancer centers, the most advanced treatments and breakthrough research are helping our patients thrive. But some of our most powerful treatments are preventative. This begins together in our community through awareness, outreach, education, and support. From healthier living and self-checks to screening for early detection, we can now find and treat some cancers before they strike. We're doing this together, Southern Nevada, and teamwork saves lives.
Ran into Al LaRock, the dad of Lindy LaRock. Lindy not here. She is with her team in New Mexico, the UNLV Lady Rebels head coach, and just reminiscing of some unbelievable days here in the city, the big-time basketball tournament, the first time I saw Kobe Bryant play and a number of other stars. Timer down to 4, down to 3, and they hit the bottom of the rim, but the rebound comes down to the Gales. Let's see if they have a final push in them. Addie Carr. Holton. They need Holton to get a good perimeter look, I think, in this possession. Maybe set her up with a screen. And instead it's Spate, baseline drive. That pull-up is good for 2. And, of course, they need Spate, who averages 24 per game, to get the hot hand. 3 minutes remaining. 5-point advantage for Centennial. Nation Williams. Williams gonna drive and kick for 3. Mitchell off the mark. Offensive rebound. Williams goes up. Short range, no. Battle for the rebound. There's a lot of pushing and shoving going on under the basket. And a steal underneath by Nation Williams, who throws it out of bounds, but should have been a foul there as Kenzie Holton was knocked down. Told you it's been physical. You hear the fans behind me there chirping. You can't see it, but behind me there is a big crowd here at Coronado High School, home of the Cougars. They'll be in action later on. Spade pull-up jumper draws the foul. A late arriving Nation Williams, I think, on the foul.
His second personal, second team foul.
Second team foul, and Spade at the line. So if it comes down to it, Gorman's going to have a lot of fouls to give here late in the game. Spade connects. Her coach, Cheryl Krempetich, was telling us this week that Spade packs on assists. She's one of the most, no, she said she is the most unselfish player she's ever been around. Of course, she coached at the collegiate level. Still a 4-point spread. Winding down here, we approach 2 minutes. Ball was taken away by Gorman, and now a push-off and a foul will go against the Gales. And that'll go, if that's on Spade, that is personal foul number 4. Yep. So the foul on Spade. Third team foul on the Gales. Lob pass. Williams backing down. Off glass. No. Rebound follow-up. No. Again. Through contact underneath. You're going to have to earn your buckets here late in the game. Spade playing with 4 personal fouls. Under 2 to go. Jab step. Spade. Addie Carr. Deep in the corner. That jumper was good for 2. And that was for Bishop Gorman, Tiara Bell. So Bell with a big basket. And it's just a 2-point ball game with 1:40 to go. Last year in the Big City Classic, Centennial defeated Bishop Gorman. But then in the end, winning the championship were the Gorman Gales. We'll keep it here. And the Gales won the state title a season ago. And so I just was asking the assistant coach for Centennial, Catherine Lutman. I asked her, is this a revenge game? She said, nah, not really. They downplay it. Of course, coaches always do. But she said, it's another game, and the key here is to continue to grow because they're inexperienced, are the Bulldogs, and they also want to grow and learn and be there at the end. And these might be the 2 top teams that we'll see once again. Centennial have won 8 consecutive state championships, and Whites has won 14 titles. The steal by Gorman. They could tie or take the lead in this possession. Spate looks for a high screen. Tiara Bell had it. Jumper is off the iron. Nation Williams, she runs right. Oh, it's an offensive foul. It's one of those plays that could have went either way. And Lizzie Spate stands her ground. So the charge goes against Nation Williams, a little bit out of control. And you thought perhaps that Spate might have to just back off, but she doesn't. She was outside the dotted line. 1:11 to go. We've got a 2-point game. Spate, shake and bake move. Dribble penetration at the baseline. Backs it out. 15 on the shot clock. Spate underneath. It goes to Searcy. Searcy in traffic. And whoa, some words by Savannah Searcy. Official step right in there between Searcy and Williams. Emotions are running high. So Anna Barragan comes in for the Gales. 54 seconds remaining. The Gales maintain possession with 20 on the shot clock. Underneath, that's Searcy. What the finish! Savannah Searcy off the inbound, and we are tied at 39. Back the other way. No foul. Oh, my goodness. Through contact again, they finally blow a whistle. Ayla Williams was hammered, and they don't blow the whistle. So going to the free throw line is Ayla Williams. They finally get her there after a no call, and they finally get the whistle. And so Williams, who's not been great at the line today, with a chance to break the tie. Misses the first. My goodness. What a great way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Big City Showdown, our first of 3 here on Bulldogs. Clanks the second. Offensive rebound underneath. Nation Williams. She can't get it to fall. Fight for the basketball. Tie-up situation stays the same way. Our clock in the arena says 31 seconds. Centennial will have the basketball. 15 on the shot clock, so a 16-second differential. The time on your screen here is not 28 seconds. In the arena says 31. The inbounds and the finish underneath by Ayla Williams. She gives her team a 2-point lead. Up top, Holton. Final possession, perhaps. No, that shot's rejected and out of bounds by Ayla Williams. Fresh shot clock. Of course, the shot clock will be turned off here. 16 seconds, 16.7 actually here in arena. And the officials are talking something over. On the three-point attempt, you perhaps foul. It's not going to be any free throws beforehand if you get out there. And here's Holton off the inbounds. 13 down to 11. Spate. Ball game in her hands. Down to 8. Down to 7. Here's Spate. Spate. Dribble penetration. Reverse pivots. Kicks it out outside. And that shot's going to be short from the perimeter by Addie Carr. And Centennial holds on for the victory. Wow. What a game. Bishop Gorman falls to 8-5. Centennial improving to 9-2. Good defense. Addie Carr not really set up position-wise, I should say, from the perimeter. And that shot really came up way short on an air ball to end the game. Wow. That's a great start for us here. The Big City Showdown. More action on the way. Liberty against Sierra Vista. That comes your way at 6:30. A 2-point victory, 41-39 for Centennial. And also on the boys' side at 8 o'clock tonight, it'll be Gorman against the host school Coronado. What a way to finish here. Big buckets, really physical game, and for the most part, good job by the officiating crew because they let them play on. No fatality, no foul, right? Of course, we'd like to thank our sponsors once again. Comprehensive Cancer Centers, Finley Toyota, especially our good friend Robbie Finley and the team at Toyota here for supporting and sponsoring the showdown, and Marshall Injury Law. Stay with us. Back tonight at 6:30. We'll have that big game. It's the first matchup between the two coaches there, Liberty and Sierra Vista, 6:30 tonight. Of course, tune in again right here on the Bulldogs YouTube channel. Our good friends at BD Global producing today's game. The benefit for coaches versus cancer. Josh Bennett, the producer on site. Our executive producer is John Albaugh. I'm Tony Cardasco. Once again, the final score, it was Centennial 41, Bishop Gorman 39. Good afternoon, everyone, and we'll see you back here tonight at 6:30.